So, hello, my name is Mikara Reid. I am the blogger and content creator for MoreMikaraDaily.com. I just transitioned over from More Mikara blog, so I get used to me saying that. So, I'm at this event, which is the Black to Business Presents Ladies Who Launch in the forefront of entrepreneurship. It's March 26th. The event just started, and I'm here with the lovely Monique, who has created this event for the four other panelists. And this is actually her first event, so I wanted to just get some feedback on how did you come about with this event?
Yeah, definitely. The event is Black women at the forefront of entrepreneurship. I think it's an important. They talked about tonight representation. So I think it's important for us to be inspired by other stories, but also to support one another. So with Black to Business, that's what we're about. We're about creating a sense of community and also getting knowledge where the experts are. So I think it was important for women who are doing well in business to talk to those who are aspiring to do the same. So that was kind of the vision behind the Ladies Who Lead portion of the Black to Business Women History Month acknowledgement.
Okay. And I was actually introduced to Black to Business when I went to Coppin State University in Morgan because I'm an HBCU graduate. Woo woo! So I definitely was familiar with the brand and how you guys foster and help Black-owned business, and you guys have definitely evolved since I've last graduated, which was back in 2011.
Yes.
So having these lovely ladies, like, what made you decide to have these four panelists for your first one?
I think, majority of them I've worked with in some capacity. And I think the thing was the genuine passion behind what they do. And I talk to business owners a lot. But one of the things that always intrigues me is the fact that the transparency in the stories. So as we saw tonight, a lot of these ladies were transparent in what they were talking about. And sometimes it's about, people aren't hearing these answers, so they aren't thinking these things. Like Chanel, she talked about, realizing that full-time entrepreneurship wasn't for her, but she still wanted to run her business. So I think it's important to acknowledge that. So I've done an interview with Chanel. I've been supportive of Mandy Bowman's Official Black Wall Street. I've worked with Angela Darasol, and I'm just inspired by how fast Michelle Dalazon has been able to grow with the bomb. So, I'm about, if we're out here doing it, it's not important for us to recreate the wheel, but support those who are doing those things within our community.
Yes, and with such a significant amount of women entrepreneurs since 97, I think they said 326% has jumped,
Yes.
which is super significant. Do you think about, 20 to 30 years from now, you think it's going to be as significant? Do you think it's going to be sustained? Do you think it's going to decrease?
Heck no. Nope. I don't see us losing. Like Angelina talked about, we are just getting started, honestly. There have been many who have paved the way for us to go as hard as we're going. And I'm so excited for the generation behind us, because one thing about us is we are fearless. So with that, it's going to only become warriors behind us. So I think we're just getting started. And there would be no longer Black people being associated with a minority. We're going to be the majority in business. We're going to be creating sustainable businesses, job creation. We're going to be running our own communities even harder than we are today. So nope, I don't see us slowing down.
Yes, with the box office results coming in from Marvel's Black Panther,
yes,
we were on top for a good month.
Yes.
And we were over $1 billion. We were close to $1 billion, just the American market, and let alone the other countries. But I definitely see what you're saying. I hope we do come to each other and become our own resources instead of lending from other cultures, because there's not too many Chinese that go outside of themselves.
Right. And we can take other people. And that's the thing I want to add too, is we can create businesses where we are building our communities, but also if other people are paying, we need to be competitive with those businesses. So taking money from other communities and supporting our own businesses is important as well.
All right. So I know you still have your people back there. So I just wanted to close out this interview. Was this a successful event that you were looking forward to?
Yes, I think every time I have an event, we become so consumed with the stress and the daily things of the event. But when these women showed up tonight and how they were able to interact and, really take something from this event, I think that's what made me realize my job was done. And you could have been anywhere else tonight, but you chose to be here and invest in your journey. So when it's one or two people doing that, I'm happy. But to see over 50 women doing that, it was an amazing feeling.
Yes. And when do you expect to do the next event or something similar to it?
Yeah, so in May we're doing the same thing for men in Black business, men who lead. So look out for that. We're also having a July Table for 30, a creating an intimate experience. So we have a couple of several upcoming events.
Great. I look forward to coming to those events. And where can they find you, my audience?
Yeah, so you can visit us at www.blacktobusiness.com. All of our social handles are at Black to Business, and also follow our podcast, the Black to Business podcast, as well.
Cool. Thank you so much for inviting me, and thank you for sharing the information. Keep doing your thing, and see you next time.
Thank you, and keep doing what you're doing. I love it. On point, lady.
Yes. All right. Bye.